You know what men notice about you first? It's not always your body. It's not always your makeup. And honestly, it's not even that new hairstyle you spent hours perfecting. Sometimes the things men pick up on are so subtle, you don't even realize you're sending signals. And here's the kicker. He makes judgments in the first few seconds without even meaning to. Welcome to Love Triangle, where relationship matters are diagnosed. Now let's get into it. Men are wired to scan, to assess, to instantly form impressions. He doesn't need hours of conversation before deciding if you're intriguing, attractive, or someone he wants to chase. In fact, a man's brain is constantly gathering small cues from the way you move to the way you carry yourself. So in this video, I'm breaking down 7 powerful things men instantly notice about you, whether you like it or not. Some of these are obvious, some will shock you, but trust me, once you're aware, you'll never look at first impressions the same again. Your energy before your appearance. Here's the truth. Men notice your energy even before they fully process your looks. Call it aura, vibe, or presence, whatever you name it. It's the silent signal that enters the room before you do. Think about it like this. 2 women walk into the same cafe. One rushes in, slouched over her phone, barely looking up, her expression blank. The other enters with her shoulders back, calm stride, a soft smile on her face, as if she's in control of her world. Guess who men notice first? It's not about beauty, it's about energy. Psychology shows us that first impressions form within 7 seconds, and most of that comes from body language, not words. Men pick up on your posture, your pace, your facial expressions. Even if you're not trying, your energy announces you. And here's the twist. Men don't just see energy, they feel it. If you radiate positivity, curiosity, or calm confidence, they feel pulled toward you without knowing why. But if you radiate stress, insecurity, or don't bother me vibes, he registers that too. This is why you've probably seen situations where a woman wasn't the most beautiful in the room, yet somehow she became the one everyone noticed. Her energy was magnetic. She carried herself in a way that men made curious. So before you even think about your lipstick or outfit, ask yourself, what energy am I carrying into the room? Because that's what men instantly notice. 2. How you treat people around you. Men may not admit this out loud, but one of the fastest ways they size you up is by how you treat other people. Picture this. You're on a date and the waiter makes a mistake with your order. Do you roll your eyes, snap at him, and complain? Or do you respond with patience and kindness? That single moment can tell a man more about you than hours of conversation. Why? Because men know eventually you'll treat them the same way. If you're quick to disrespect strangers, he assumes one day you'll disrespect him too. But if you're gracious, warm, and respectful, he pictures you as someone he can proudly bring home. And here's something women don't always realize. Men notice the little interactions. The thank you give to the cashier, the way you speak to an Uber driver, the way you greet a friend. These things matter because they reveal your true character. A man might be drawn to your beauty at first, but it's your behavior toward others that determines whether he wants to invest in you long term. Men are scanning not just for attraction, but for compatibility, and how you treat others speaks louder than your words. Point number 3, your scent. Yes, seriously. Most women underestimate this, but men notice your scent instantly. Attraction isn't just visual, it's deeply chemical. Science shows that scent is linked to memory more strongly than sight or sound. That's why a certain perfume can remind you of someone years later. When you pass by, your scent can leave a stronger impression than your outfit. Here's a scenario. A woman walks into a room looking stunning, but her perfume is too strong, almost suffocating. Another woman walks in wearing a soft, subtle fragrance that blends with her natural freshness. Guess which one stays on his mind? The second one, every single time. Men notice freshness, clean hair, subtle body mist, or even the faint scent of soap. It's not about drowning yourself in designer perfume. It's about smelling like you take care of yourself. A signature scent becomes your invisible fingerprint. Long after you've left, he's still catching whiffs of that memory in his mind. And here's the kicker. Many men will never admit it, but scent is often what makes them miss you most. Point number 4, your smile or lack of one. Men notice your smile instantly, but it's not just about dental perfection. It's about warmth and genuineness. Psychologists call this the halo effect. A genuine smile makes people unconsciously assign you other positive qualities: kindness, intelligence, attractiveness. A smile literally changes the way men perceive you. Now, imagine 2 women. One looks stunning but sits with a cold, detached expression. The other has a simple, natural look, but her smile lights up her whole face. Who do you think men notice? It's not always the perfect woman. It's the warm one. The truth is, many women don't realize how intimidatingly or closed off they look without meaning to. Resting face can look unapproachable, but when you smile, even a small, subtle one, it signals friendliness, openness, and confidence. And here's the thing, men don't just notice if you smile, but how you smile. Is it forced? Is it genuine? Is it playful? Those tiny differences say everything about your personality. So don't underestimate the power of a smile. It's not just an accessory, it's a magnet. Point number 5, your confidence. It shows in seconds. Confidence is magnetic, and men notice it right away. Confidence isn't about being loud or showing off. It's in the little things, your posture, your tone, your willingness to take up space without apologizing for it. Men instantly sense if you're comfortable in your own skin. Think about it. 2 women enter a room. One keeps fidgeting, checking her phone every 5 seconds, pulling at her clothes nervously. The other walks in calm, sits tall, makes eye contact, and speaks clearly. Who do you think he'll notice? Men are wired to respect women who respect themselves. Confidence tells him, I don't need your approval, but I choose to be here. That's powerful. On the flip side, insecurity shows up in little ways. Apologizing too much, laughing nervously, over-explaining yourself. And here's the truth, men pick up on it instantly. So if you want to be noticed in the right way, stop worrying about perfection. Carry yourself with self-assurance, because the woman who owns her presence doesn't have to beg for attention. She commands it. Point number 6, how you listen. This one surprises many women, but it's a game changer. Men notice if you actually listen. Most people think attraction is about talking, impressing, showing your best side. But men notice your listening skills faster than you think. Picture this. He's telling you about his crazy week at work. One woman keeps glancing at her phone, nodding without really engaging. Another leans in, maintains eye contact, and reacts genuinely. Which woman does he remember? The one who made him feel heard. Here's why. Many men don't often get the experience of being deeply listened to. They're used to being valued for what they provide, not who they are. So when a woman listens with real presence, it's unforgettable. And listening isn't just silence. It's your reactions, the laugh at his joke, the follow-up question, the tell me more. Men notice if you're truly present or just waiting for your turn to talk. Want to stand out instantly? Listen in a way that makes him feel like he's the only man in the room. He will never forget it. 7. The mystery you leave behind. Finally, let's talk about mystery. One of the quickest ways to kill attraction is oversharing too soon. Men notice if you're mysterious, not shady, but layered. Here's the truth. Curiosity is addictive. If he feels like he's already figured out your whole life in one conversation, he'll lose interest fast. But if you leave room for discovery, he's hooked. This doesn't mean playing games. It means having depth. Maybe you mention you're working on something exciting but don't reveal every detail. Maybe you share a passion but leave him curious to know more. Mystery works because men's brains are wired for problem solving. You become the puzzle he wants to solve, the story he wants to uncover. So instead of dumping every detail up front, drop breadcrumbs, leave space for curiosity. Because the woman who leaves him wondering is the one who lingers in his mind. Final thoughts. So what do men notice first? Not always your makeup, not always your body, not even your fashion. They notice the little things that speak louder than words. Your vibe, your kindness, your scent, your smile, your confidence, your listening, and yes, your mystery. These 7 things make all the difference between blending in and standing out. And remember this, the man who matters doesn't just notice your looks, he notices the essence of who you are. If you gained value from this video, smash that like button so I know. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss when I drop new content here on Love Triangle, where relationship matters are diagnosed.